We need to make sure that we share at least a very basic model so that all of us who do some work do it in a systematic way, in a well-planned way that makes the effectiveness of it as well as success of it ensured. So hopefully there will be 4 sessions. Today we are only going to talk about the first session, motivation. And we will discuss with Hafiz Amin when he is available for the next 2 sessions. And the 4th session will be, we will have somebody else conduct that who is very well versed in the project management techniques. I can do it, but anybody of you can do it, and that's not an issue. But we need to do that. And my suggestion is that all of you who have signed up for it, please make sure that you attend all 4 sessions. It's very important because, as you can see, every one of them is a link. The one leads to the other and to the other. And we must know all of these things. And then when you start practicing them, you will get better and better at it, inshallah. That's one thing that I would suggest. And all of our board members and the committee chairpersons and the school teachers and everybody else who is here, please encourage everybody that you know who is in the field of Islamic work to come and attend these sessions. Even if we miss this one, we are going to put this on our website so they can go through that and get updated and certainly come and join 2nd, 3rd, and 4th session. And at the end of this, all 4 sessions, that will be a total of 8 hours of training. We would inshallah issue a certification saying that you have successfully completed an 8-hour training for the Tarbiya of Islamic workers, inshallah. Not that it means anything for you in your job, but it is something that gives you a sense of accomplishment, inshallah. And may Allah make it easy for you and for me and for everybody, and reward us for our good intentions and make the way easy for us to become as good as we can doing the work for Islam. And I want to say a couple of words about Hafiz Amin. He has an institute here. Many of you know him. He has been to one of our fundraising dinners as well as a key speaker. And he has an institute called Al-Qasim, right? Darul Qasim. And it's in Lombard. Glen Ellen. I have been there and I've seen his institute. It's a wonderful effort. And he has got many classes and many people benefiting from it. As far as I know, he was brought up in England. Is that correct? Originally he's from Gujarat, India, and he's also been to Deoband and has his training there. So he is well versed in the religious field, as well as he is a very good communicator as far as I can tell. Plus also he is very much tuned into the effectiveness and efficiency factors in the business world. And well, I remember after 9/11 he had offered to come to our company to speak to the HR group because of the bias that people may develop against Muslim employees. So he is well versed and well tuned into the business realities of this world and the environment in general in this society. So I think he is eminently qualified to speak to us from a broader perspective, Islamic as well as worldly mundane perspective of what is very good and what is effective. So without any much delay, I would invite Hafiz Amin to please take this opportunity to enlighten us. And there are some pieces of paper available for you if you need a blank paper to make notes. Please ask and we'll certainly provide you with what you need, inshallah. Jazakumullahu khairan. And so,
tell people to turn off their cell phones.
Yes, please turn off your cell phone for this 2 hours period.
Sign up sheet.
Yes, there is a sign up sheet going around. Please put your details on this, name and email address, whatever is being asked for, because we will continue to update you on the future dates, as well as we need that in order to complete the certification. So, Jazakumullahu khairan, and here is Hafiz Amin.
No, you don't. Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum. pleasure to be here with you today, and it's always more an honor to oblige one of the pillars of the community in Chicago, Father Hussein Khan, whom I've known for as long as I've been here, over 20 years, mashallah. Leadership is about action, and if there's an embodiment of leadership and action in work, we have a person right here in front of us, mashallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept all his efforts, all your efforts, and make this a beneficial program for all of us. Inshallah. نحمده ونصلي على رسوله الكريم أما بعد. الحمد لله وكفى وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has blessed us with guidance through the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and through the community that he developed and he left behind in the form of the Sahaba. So our guidance comes from the Sahaba and from the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And the reason I'm saying this is that if we appreciate the human element that is in our guidance, in our creed, in our aqidah, then we will eventually appreciate what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, when He revealed the Quran, He revealed it to a human. He did not send down an angel. Why is that? Because angels would not be able to relate to the emotions nor to the constraints of human beings. People would have turned around and said, "You're an angel. If you can climb the mountain in 5 minutes, no big deal. If you can control your temper and manage your anger, it's no big deal. If you don't have any greed or lust, it's no big deal. You're an angel. And that's what you're made for. You don't have these desires and you don't have these handicaps." So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He sent down human beings to represent Him. So the divine word, when it comes on whom? A human. Although it's transmitted through Jibreel alayhi salam and angels, and sometimes directly onto the heart of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but it was the human element of the Quran and of Islam in the form of the Sahaba that motivates us the most. This is our aqidah. If we assume for one moment that our guidance came from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then that is incorrect as an aqidah. Who guides us? Definitely Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But our guidance, our knowledge of the Quran and of the Sunnah came from whom? Not from Allah, not from Jibreel. Why? Because the Prophet ﷺ was exclusive in his reception of divine guidance directly from Allah and from Jibreel. Is that correct? If we say we receive our guidance from Allah, that would be incorrect, because we are not receiving direct guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The Prophet ﷺ received direct guidance from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and then the Sahaba, they received guidance from the Prophet ﷺ. So there was a human chain, and then from the Sahaba to us here today. Now this is important in our framework, because we will now understand how divine guidance plays in human society. So the Quran was revealed upon a human. When this human being, Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, set out towards